Real life military. Today, we'll be going over social media as a whole, but Facebook and Instagram in particular. I'll go ahead and start off by saying I don't like social media. I never have, but I'll go over my dislikes, the reasons why, and what I've done about social media after we go over some research. So, on a bright note, we'll go ahead and start with the pros. So, social media globally connects us through a media platform, which allows people from all over the world to connect and communicate instantly, breaking down barriers and facilitating cross cultural talks. I agree, but this can be done with your friends or WhatsApp. But if you want random people to talk to, I guess this works. Information dissemination. Social media provides a platform for rapid dissemination of news, information, and updates on various topics, current events, all the way to interests. This is true, but with information dissemination, you also get misinformation. And with most platforms canceling people, there's not a lot of free speech out there besides X. So that one's a little iffy. Networking opportunities. Social media platforms allow you to find people, connect with individuals professionally, colleagues or mentors or like minded people in your field. I agree with that. Community building. Social media enables you to nurture online communities. I'm not so sure about this one. Hobbies, identities, or causes, providing a sense of belonging and support through individuals when you feel isolated or marginalized in your life. I would say yes and no, but as we'll find out later, I'm pretty sure most social media platforms, it's a lot more negative than it is positive. A lot of trolls out there, but maybe not on Facebook or Instagram, but maybe some other platforms, maybe. Educational resources, again, not on Facebook or Instagram. They offer a wealth of educational resources, including tutorials, webinars, online courses, educational content like you're watching right now. I think YouTube is a great educational resource. So I'll give YouTube that. Promotion and marketing. Absolutely. Everyone's selling something, right? Social media provides business, organizations, and individuals with powerful tools to promote their products. 100%. Social media has been great. Before, if you lived in the middle of nowhere, you could only connect with your communities. Now you can reach the world from anywhere. Awareness and activism. Social media has become a powerful tool for raising awareness about social, environmental, and political issues, mobilizing grassroots movements and organizing collective action for social change, like there's going on right now. Or the one that comes to mind is Black Lives Matter. There's a lot of activism going on there. So, yeah, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Customer engagement. Yeah, and real time communication. Yes. Now, the cons. My favorite. So, it negatively impacts mental health. Excess use of social media can contribute to feeling anxious, depressed, or loneliness, or low self esteem, and especially among young people who are more vulnerable to its effects. I would say with young people, I think females, women would fall into that category as well. Cyberbullying, absolutely. Reminds me of the good old Halo 2 days. But cyberbullying can breed grounds for, or social media can breed grounds for cyberbullying, harassment, or online abuse. Yes. And if this is happening to you, then maybe you should get off of the social media. Privacy concerns, absolutely. So even if you turn off your location on your phone, Facebook will still be tracking you. A lot of people have been in trouble and they've got caught because Facebook, because it pings all the time. You actually have to go in and turn it off in the app, and then every single time you update your phone, you have to do it again. So 100%. Zuckerberg is watching you. Fake news and misinformation. Yes, everything is misinformation. There is nothing true out there. 2 plus 2 does not equal 4. 100%. Of course, I'm just joking. Comparison and envy. Yes, these two are the big one. Constant exposure to carefully curated and idolized versions of other people on social media. So you on social media, especially on Facebook, when you're going through Facebook and seeing people's lives and it's nothing but smiles and the grass is cut and it's nice and green and there's no poop in the yard and you have that nice white picket fence. That's all that you see. And it breeds jealousy and gives you low self worth. And it just hurts people so bad. And also, it's a big waste of time. Addiction. Social media can be highly addictive. No shit. Can lead to impulse behavior, decreased productivity, and difficulty maintaining real life relationships. Something else reminds me of that. Distraction and time wasting. Oh, I got there before they did. Excessive use of social media can be a major distraction. Just might be. It's no 100%. No, it 100% will distract you from work, school, and other important aspects of life. FOMO, fear of missing out. Social media can exacerbate, I like that word, feelings of FOMO as the user constantly feels like they need to stay connected and keep up with what other people are doing. Yes, 100%. Impact on relationships. Over reliance on social media for communication can weaken real life relationships. Yes. Filter bubbles or echo chambers. Yes. So usually you are will in social media you will be around like-minded people. If those like-minded people are bad people, then your echo chamber sucks. I mean, there can be great echo chambers out there. I'm pretty sure if you lived with monks for years and years and years, that's a great echo chamber. Find yourself a good echo chamber. All right. Next, sorry, I hate social media. It's useful. I'll go over how it's useful later, but some statistics that I thought were really great. 64% of social media users feel inadequate about their own lives. 23% report feeling isolated due to social media. 38% believe social media negatively affected their mental health. 42% of people constantly feel pressured to be active on social media. Over 60% of people admit they feel like they need to detox from social media. 31% of social media users have witnessed online harassment. Social media has been linked to decreased empathy and ability to physically interact with others. Social media in young adults is linked to poor sleep quality. Heavy social media users are 2.7 times more likely to develop depression. Good stuff. Social media is not good for 90% of people that use it, especially Facebook and Instabang. All right. And TikTok brain. Those three, not very good. YouTube, wonderful. If you ask even old people, like my grandparents, be like, I don't know how to do this. Like my grandpa once said, YouTube it. Can you believe that? That's crazy. You can learn anything off YouTube. Now, Facebook and Facebook and Instabang, no, you're just going to get depressed. And now we're going to go to teenagers. 43% of teenagers felt like they needed to post more content to make themselves look good to others. And 45% of teenagers felt overwhelmed on social media drama. Young adults who use social media every day are twice as likely to feel isolated. Social media for children is sick and fucked up. They don't need it. They already have the internet. I mean, they can already Google anything in the world, and they probably will. The last thing they need to do is be stuck on social media all the time. All right, now we got that out of the way. So let's talk about it. The big three: Facebook, Instabang, and TikTok brain. All right, Facebook. It, like I said before, everything about it is fake. 100% everything on Facebook is fake. There's so much misinformation to follow with it, and there's nothing bad. It's all fake. And I don't understand it. Besides old people seeing pictures of their grandchildren or their kids, maybe, but you can also just send pictures to your grandparents. I can't think of one good thing about Facebook. Now, no, not one. It was the first one. It was the big one, and everyone had it. It just gave everybody a bunch of delusion and things that they can never achieve, and just envy and jealousy. Horrible, 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 horrible. Next, Instabang. So if you didn't know this, Instagram is the number one dating website in the world. So if your girl or your wife's on there and bikini pics busting wide open, like, just know that everybody has her cell phone number. Think about that. Everyone that is on her Instagram friends list, like over usually like 500 to 1,000 people, even like if it's crazy, if your wife or girlfriend has over 5,000 or 10,000, I mean, why? But cool. And you the same thing. Same thing. Like like years later after being married, people would still message me. And if you think about that, like really, I don't know if you've ever thought about that. Think about that. Everyone in your friends list has your phone number, and everyone in your wife's or girlfriend's friend list has her phone number, and they can message her or call her at any time. Number one dating website in the world. Everybody, it's like, oh, blah 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 blah. You want to hang out later? Okay, cool. What's your Instagram? And then they look at your fake life and be like, okay, you measure up enough to qualify to ride this ride, and then boom, you have their number. So Instabang and Fakebook. Next is TikTok, Brighton. I mean, TikTok is horrible. We all know whoever created it, there's different versions of it, and there's a version that was created by somebody that they have that actually does good things. And then the TikTok that we have is bad, and it's just promoting degeneracy, just horrible things. And that's another thing. All this social media stuff, it's all about hype. It's all about hype and bullshit. It's like, oh, who's doing the most crazy shit? Like that's why it's just fake. It's just catch. It's just hype. It's just blown up out of proportion shit, right? So I got rid of Facebook a couple years ago, and it was the best thing that I ever did. Like I just one day I was just like, I don't need this. I don't want this. I'm wasting time. I would just find myself scrolling like hours or even like 30 minutes, and then I would stop myself. I'm like, what am I doing? I am wasting my time. I could be doing something else. I could be learning about something on a better platform than Fakebook or Instabang. It's just a waste of time. YouTube, kind of like YouTube, you can go and find great videos, but then you can go through a rabbit hole, and then like hours later you're like, what am I doing? I'm watching World War II videos. Like you can just go crazy, right? But Instagram and Fakebook, like they are fake, and it's just bad things. But like there's like YouTube, you can actually learn something, but those two, not so much. It is not useful at all. So I got rid of it, and it's been crazy after the years. Like my wife would be like, oh, this person's doing that. I was like, oh, you talk to them, how are they doing? Because I totally forget that everyone can see just a rolling reel of everybody's life. And I was like, oh crap. So like with my parents, I actually call them, and my friends that I have, the very few friends that I have, because my circle is super small, I call them and I talk to them and we have conversations. My brother, my stepdad, and my mom, I call them. My aunt and my grandma and grandpa, I text or call them. I have real meaningful conversations with them. I send them pictures of my family. It takes a little more effort. It's not like you just throw it up on Facebook and then you're like, oh, everyone's got it. It's like a simple, like easy way out. It doesn't really mean shit. Like I said, it's fake. So I got rid of it, and it's been the nicest thing for me in the world. I have more time to do things that actually matter. Will I come back to it? Yes. And now I'm actually back on because I'm doing this, and to get my content out there, it's good. And that's the one thing. Well, one of the good things that you can use it for is if you have a business or some kind of product to put out there, or if you want to find like-minded people or mentors or things that can help you. Yes. But to consume content, Fakebook and Instabang, horrible, 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 horrible. TikTok, horrible. You shouldn't be on them. If you are on them, you are wasting your time, and good luck. We all have a finite amount of time. I've wasted a lot of mine, and I'm slowly trying to earn that back. And the number one of the big tools that I've used is getting off Facebook or Fakebook and Instabang. And now when I have them for this, I have them on my computer, so it's not even on my cell phone. The only thing I have on my cell phone is X, because I believe that's the only free speech that we have, and I use that for news. But please, like, I mean, if you're out there trying to insta bang, yeah, be on Instagram. And if you want to see other people's lives, if you're like a little creep, like hiding and want to see what everybody else is doing, and you can't stop yourself, then sure, go for it. So just keep your fake book and your insta bang and waste your time.